Starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to Debate Crypto.
Question everything, trust nothing. It's your boy BlockchainCrusader here. Welcome back for another episode of Debate Crypto Saturday Night Live. Guys, crazy news has been coming out today from Solana, Google, MATIC, and even some Bitcoin stuff, right? So the markets have still been pumping. They've still been feeling pretty good. So everybody's been riding that green wave. But some important news, like I said, Solana and Google have made a huge announcement, which we're going to be covering here. Guys, I want to tell you, this is it. This is it, right? If you haven't joined Danger Close Alpha, if you have not participated in the faction wars, round 2 is coming to an end tomorrow. Tomorrow, right? So tomorrow night, around, I guess I would say 8 something, close to 9, we're going to be jumping onto the Discord. We're going to be gathering up all the points for all the different factions, and one faction is going to be chosen as the winner for round 2. After that, we're moving into the third round. The third round, if you've been paying attention, is where you're going to have the opportunity to win not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5. 5 full ETH, guys. So if you want to be participating in that, make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you get involved. That is happening here real soon. Once it starts, there's a cutoff. There's no more joining halfway through the competition, right? It's not a giveaway. People are not just going to show up the day before and like a few posts and boom, I get 5 ETH. No, you're going to be competing. You're going to be part of a team. You're going to be working together with the rest of the other factions or whatever faction you're in to make sure your team wins so that you can take that 5 ETH home. And so there is a cutoff point. So if you're not getting involved yet, you might miss out. So tomorrow, these next couple of days, very vital if you're not in the Discord. But let's look at the charts, guys. Let's look at the prices first. Let's look at the market, see how the market is doing, and then we'll jump into the charts here in a second. And like I said, massive news for Bitcoin, Polygon, Google, Solana. Make sure you stay till the end of the video. Watch everything that is happening here. It is going to be massive. So let me move my screen around here a second. And here we go. Let me refresh here. And here we are, guys. We are still at 1 trillion, right? 1.06 like yesterday. Bitcoin is up 0.5% today. Everybody right now is currently a little bit in the red, right? The slight pullback. But guys, Solana been pumping 9% today. Has to do with the news. Polygon still making moves, right? $1.18. Guys, got to remember the all-time high was 292. We're still in a bear market. And Solana, Polygon, they're making moves. Cardano's making moves. And being all the cryptos have made massive new moves. Like look at this, 22% the last month, 15% the last week. They've been making massive moves. 96% for Dogecoin. I mean, Dogecoin had a massive run up. Is this going to be sustainable? I don't think so. But you never know with Doge community and with what Elon is going to tweet. You just never know. So let's get out of here. Let's look at the charts here real quick. So let's jump into the charts and look at what Bitcoin has been doing. So as you guys can see here, Bitcoin's been following, right? Bitcoin jumped over this pivot here of 20,900. We've been able to hold it. We also ran into the 100 EMA line, and we've been able to flip that into support right now, right? Is this sustainable? Can we hold this? We will see. Right, we're having a second little move here on the momentum wave back to the upside. The VWAP has flipped positive. The money order is really thin in the green with a slight inclination going upwards. But we need a lot more of this to make Bitcoin go up. Like this is pretty low. We want to see a bigger movement here in the money flow. And the momentum wave at the RSI is a little overbought, I should say, up here. So can we sustain these levels up here? Can we continue to hold this EMA line as support? I do not know. We do have the 50, I should say the 20 flipping over the 50, and that is going to be helping Bitcoin push up. As you can see here, if we're going to keep seeing these EMAs flip into the positive, that is very, very good news for Bitcoin in the short term. But like I said, is it sustainable? We will see. It's the weekend, and things can change quickly when Monday comes around. So that's what Bitcoin's been doing. Obviously, with Bitcoin doing this, the altcoins have been feeling the love as well. Guys, smash the likes if you haven't smashed the likes. Join the Discord if you haven't joined the Discord. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's Saturday Night Live. Let's have a good night. Let's talk about some Solana, right? Even though Solana is like the ice cream machine of McDonald's, it's always down. It's never working when you need it. Some way, somehow, they've been able to manage a partnership with Google Cloud, and that is making moves. Is it because of the whales, the connections behind Solana are making these things happen? I don't know. We're gonna be jumping into this right now, guys. So let's share my screen here real quick. Give me a second. Drop your thoughts on what you guys think Solana's price is going to hit next cycle, right? Like, what do you think the next level for Solana? Can Solana reclaim new all-time highs like the other cryptos, or is Solana going to be the EOS of this cycle? I had a lot of feelings thinking that it was going to be the EOS, but with this partnership with Solana with Google, I don't know. Maybe this might change my mind. This might change my mind. So let's get to it. Google Cloud just became a Solana validator. That's right, guys. Google's cloud computing service division will also bring its blockchain node engine to Solana beginning in 2023. Google's cloud computing division, yada yada yada, announced on Saturday. This was just today that that's now running a validator on the Solana blockchain, and it will soon add features aimed at welcoming Solana developers and node runners. Sol rose 12% on the news, changing hands at around 36.80 at the time of publication. In a Twitter thread, Google Cloud revealed that as well as running the Solana validators to participate in validating the network, it is planning to bring the blockchain node engine to the Solana chain in 2023. The blockchain node engine is a fully managed node hosting service run by the provider, which already supports the Ethereum blockchain. So, with that being said, it says we want to make it a one click to run a Solana node in a cost effective way. This seems like some pretty big news for Solana, right? Not for Google, but for Solana. I mean, this could change the tide for whether Solana is something to maybe pick up at these lower levels. Obviously, I'm not giving you financial advice. This is just as I'm processing this information, right? If Google does go through with this and we start to see more, one click to run a Solana node, and they do have to fix their technology and that being done all the time. But the fact that they're getting these connections with Google, see, it shows you that there's big money behind, right? Behind Solana, and they want to make sure that Solana does big things. And this partnership with Google could be its gateway to making big things happen for it in the next run. And it might not just be hype this time, it might actually have some fundamentals with Google's partnership and it continue growing. John Connor says, does anyone here know? I guess he will. What's the question? Let me see. here. This is not a wind up, but I never found out your reason for not liking XRP. Yeah, dude. So it's simple. The reason why I don't like XRP, crypto was created as a alternative to the traditional finance system, as a way to break away from the debt slavery system, and XRP is a Trojan horse into the crypto revolution, which then brings us back into the traditional finance system, back into the debt slavery system, right? It empowers the traditional banking system to jump into crypto, gain power, control cryptocurrencies in general. And for that reason, I don't like XRP. That it's simple as that, right? It's not because I doubt that it will succeed. It's not because I doubt that you can make money off of it. It's not. I honestly don't believe the 589. Like, that's never going to happen. I don't believe that at all. Right? That's like drinking the Kool-Aid of XRP. But I can see XRP succeeding. Right? They have the money. They have the connections. They have the utility. But it's the fact of profit versus morals of, are we going to be really investing in the same system that's been uh, creating debt slaves this entire time just to profit off of it in the short term, kind of thing. So that's basically the, I don't want to go into a whole rant about it. That's basically the very straightforward answer of why I don't like XRP. But that is, not neither here nor there. Jonathan says XRP is just another name for a crypto called Wall Street coin. Yeah, something like that. But people love it, man. People love investing into the matrix, the same matrix that keeps them enslaved. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But let's keep on. Let's keep moving forward. Right? We got other massive news here from Polygon. Once again, guys, Polygon has been on the news, just hitting home run after home run. They've been smashing it out of the park lately, and their price has been reflecting it. Their price has definitely been reflecting it. So let's jump into some of this MATIC Polygon news here. Guys, smash the likes if you have not smashed the likes just yet. I appreciate every single one of you guys taking your time to come out here on a Saturday night and watch this show. So help us out, hit that like, share it out with your friends. So it's Polygon MATIC onboards first ever US compliant crypto payroll platform. So what does this mean? We're going to be covering here. So Franklin Crypto and Fiat Payroll Service launches on Polygon. Massive news here. Franklin, a service that empowers businesses and organizations with blockchain based payment instruments, launched this open beta version for testing on the Polygon MATIC network. We deployed the first US compliant hybrid cash and crypto payroll platform. So some people are going to be being able to get paid in crypto here real soon if these kind of payment systems continue to adopt crypto. And looks like Polygon is taking the lead on that. According to a statement shared by its team yesterday, November 4th, this platform was chosen as a technical basis for new development due to its speed, cost efficiency, and robust design. I mean, MATIC has definitely blown people out of the water with what it has done for Ethereum and what it can do on its own as well, right? When it comes to NFTs, we just covered this yesterday. Instagram launching NFTs with Polygon. Disney getting involved with Polygon. Starbucks getting involved with Polygon. They are definitely a force to be reckoned with. Everybody that was so worried about MATIC not making it after the Ethereum merge, here is the information that you needed to validate the fact that that was just FUD, guys. So Franklin promotes itself as the only US regulated automated payroll service that works with digital assets. It streamlines payments to staff and contractors in the B2B segment, creates and files tax reports, and so on. Polygon founder unveils his sensational endgame goal. Recently, Polygon scored collaborations with Meta's Instagram. Look, I just mentioned that. Meta's Instagram, JP Morgan, as covered by you today. Previously, JP Morgan confirmed its first transaction on the Polygon MATIC between the tokenized versions of SGD and JPY. The experiment was helmed by Project Guardian, an initiative supported by the Monetary Authority of Singapore. Polygon co-founder Sandeep, I'm not even gonna be able to pronounce that right, so I'm not even gonna try. Stressed that the interest in his platform should be attributed to the opportunities unlocked by its second layer scalar ZK EVM. So I'm not going to get into all this technical stuff, right? Obviously, the scalability protocol that it brings, it makes it faster, makes it cheaper, and it works on Ethereum and on itself. So it makes it one of the top blockchains out there, and it's making massive moves in the corporations that are jumping in, right? They're jumping in. They're seeing what MATIC can do, and they're getting involved one way or another. Let me see. Let me read some here. The chat says, "Did you call SHIB last year? Volt is the next one. I'm telling you." Nah, I highly doubt that. So if Google is told to shut off a non-compliant node on Solana, will they? Very good question. Very good question. Could they shut something off? Maybe, right? Google is a centralized entity, right? But we know that Solana is centralized. We know that Solana has a lot of problems like that already. And there's a lot of other cryptos out there that are centralized, and they have their benefits and their things. So if Solana is for you, right? If you like Solana, that partnership with Google definitely is going to solidify some of that fundamentals for investing into Solana. Obviously, not financial advice, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of Google. I'm not a big fan of Solana. But there are people out there that are big in it, and I do see how people will, it is massive news for Solana nonetheless. Any partnership with Google is big in the adoption game, and you can't deny that. So obviously the price has been reflecting it today, and it will probably continue moving that way. There's a lot of money behind Solana that wants to see us succeed, and Google is obviously going to try to make that happen as well. So, guys, we have a price prediction for the end of the year for Bitcoin, which I wanted to cover with you guys here today. And this, we've been talking about Bitcoin and the Bitcoin movement, and the price movement has been doing the past couple of days. We are TA Thursday. Every single Thursday, we cover what's happening with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and altcoins, and where things are headed. So here we have the one and only, right, the rainbow chart. So Bitcoin price prediction for the end of the year, December 30th, 2022. Bitcoin has regained the 21,000 level in November, yada, yada, tomatoes and potatoes. We know all of that already, right? So the rainbow chart price is among the tools used to gauge Bitcoin's performance. If you don't know what that is, it's this right here. This is the rainbow chart. But we'll get to that when it comes to it. Bitcoin's performed by highlighting the asset's past trends alongside insights into long-term price movement. The tool is also known as the fund chart, indicating the market sentiment in colored band. The chart's prediction indicates that Bitcoin will likely regain a critical support level by the end of 2022, suggesting that the flagship cryptocurrency could potentially reclaim the $25,000 level, which lies in the basically a fire sale band. Notably, Bitcoin's current price is also operating in the zone. Furthermore, the rainbow chart trends indicate Bitcoin might have bottomed. For instance, when Bitcoin traded in the basically a fire sale zone in March 2020, the asset embarked on a historic rally that resulted in the record high of 69,000 in late 2021. Bitcoin's latest consolidation has been marked by dropping volatility with the price stabilizing. So here you can see this chart, right? You can see all the little colors and what they mean, right? The total red is maximum bubble territory. The orange is sell, start taking some profits. The lighter orange is FOMO intensifies. Then you kind of have a golden color. Is this a bubble, right? That's kind of where we topped out last time. Then we have the yellow, the HODL, the light green, which is still cheap. The guess aqua green, or whatever you want to call that, the accumulate section. And we got the blue, which is the buy. And then we have the dark blue, which we're in right now, and it's basically a fire sale. And as you can see here, this was back in the previous cycle in 2020. We hit this level. We were down here for a little while, and boom, we started moving. Right, same thing in 2018, 2019. We were down here for a little while, and then boom, we started moving. We were here for a long time in the 2015, 2017 run before we took off. But nonetheless, we're here once again. How long are we going to be here? Nobody knows. But it is, pointing for the bottom. There's been a lot of different things we've talked about and we've covered here on the show that kind of indicates Bitcoin's bottom kind of being in, kind of just starting to, get into that deep accumulation zone before we start taking off. Could we take off next week? I don't think so. But at some point here soon, I think we're going to start seeing some movement upward. And just because we're moving back upward doesn't mean we're going to be going to all-time highs, right? We can go all the way to 30,000, 40,000, come back down again. It's going to be a sideways chop to up and to the right. So it can take a long time before we actually get to all-time highs, right? The next Bitcoin halving is not until 2024. So we still have more than a year for that date to come. And that's usually, right, we're still following the 4-year cycles. That is literally the time the run up to the cycle and up to the halving, and then some months after is where you see the massive price movement actually take off, right? You start to actually get that the supply shock going on after the halving happens, and it takes time. It's a lagging situation. It doesn't just have today and then tomorrow, boom, prices pumping. But people are anticipating that, and they start buying it up before it gets there, which is what happened last year in 2020 into entering 2021. So that being said, this is just one of the many things that we've covered here about Bitcoin kind of potentially bottoming out and having to start making some moves. And if we know if Bitcoin is bottoming out, that means that the altcoins are close to bottoms as well. So are you accumulating altcoins? Is there anything you're accumulating right now? Drop it in the chat. Let me know what you guys are accumulating. I'm not trying to give you guys any financial advice. I'm not telling you guys to go out and buy anything. We can keep going sideways and downward for a long period of time before we actually see some massive green days ahead of us. So don't take any of don't take anything I've said on here or ever that anyone ever says on YouTube as financial advice to say, yeah, I'm gonna go buy because so and so said on YouTube we're at the bottom and now is the time. This is just bringing you some facts, some information, so that then you can look deeper into it, come to your own conclusions, and make a financial decision for yourself that makes sense in your portfolio and that you can sleep with. Guys, smash the likes if you haven't smashed the likes, and join the Discord. 5 ETH competition, right? The third round of the faction wars are about to pop off. If you haven't gotten involved, now is the time to get involved. Somebody's going to take 5 ETH home, guys. I don't know what other NFT community is out there giving away 5 ETH to somebody, but we are Danger Close Alpha, right? Where we want you to get prepared for anything that can happen, and you have to be able to face that head on. So, guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys that came on here on the show tonight. Kenton says MATIC, Link, and Algo. That's what he's picking up. Puddle says Flux and Gala. Dr. Miral says I have 15% in Sol in my portfolio. I do like them. Yeah, man. Hopefully it works out. But yeah. Kenton says Shadow Hunters. All right. Tomorrow's the night. Tomorrow is the night when we choose the winning faction for the round 2 of the faction wars. They're going to be having a massive advantage entering into round 3 when the commodities drop happens. They're going to get a nice advantage nonetheless. So you want to definitely be out there. If you haven't finalized your video, your presentation, your tweets, if you haven't bought some gas masks to try to accumulate as many points as possible, you have until tomorrow night to do it before the meeting happens in the Discord and there is a chosen winner for the factions. And then we jump into round 3, right? We jump into round 3. The 5 ETH competition is going to be massive. It's going to be huge. There's lots of more information coming out on that real soon. So, guys, I appreciate every single one of you coming on here tonight. I know it's Saturday night. You guys are out there partying. I know the FSU game is happening right now. And there's a lot of stuff happening out there. So I appreciate every single one of you coming on here. Smash the likes if you haven't smashed the likes just yet. And always remember, question everything, trust nothing. And until next time, hodl like it's hot. See you guys.